Hello, my Stampin' friends. This is Mary McKellar with Inky Blessings, coming to you today with a short video with a simple card layout to show you some tips and tricks. A lot of you have requested some card samples, and I can post a lot of pictures of cards, but it's more fun for me and hopefully better for you to see me make cards, and then I can explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So let's turn this camera down and we will start making a simple fall card. We are starting out today with the set Caring Leaves, and this is from the Holiday Mini Catalog. It's a real simple step. I was drawn to just a simple artwork, just 6 stamps and a couple greetings and 4 leaves. And we are going to start out with Pumpkin Pie. It's my favorite orange and fall color. And a piece of white that I've already cut. Let's go with that. And we are going to stamp the leaf. This is I call it the oak leaf, 3 times on the front of the card. We are going to use Cajun Craze. And I'm going to use my spots today because I don't have a couple of these colors. I don't have the full-size ink pad for. So we are going to stamp this one right in the middle. And then we're going to stamp the detail stamp right over the top of it. This is a 2-step stamp, and it's kind of a distinctive stamp, they call them, so it doesn't have a real solid image. Clean my stamps over here. And then we are going to take crushed curry and do another leaf. And I'm just going to ink these both up at the same time. And this leaf is going to go this way. It kind of looks like they're falling leaves here. Oops. Turn my paper to get a better line up here. That was a little off, but that's okay. And finally, we are going to take Pumpkin Pie and do the last leaf on the right side here. And then we are done with the stamping of the leaves. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I'm going to take a piece for the inside of the card, and we're going to put a leaf on that too. And it matches the outside of our card, and we have a little bit more interest on the inside white piece where we sign our name. There we go. That's going to go on the inside of my card, and we'll stamp the greeting on that in a minute. Okay, so this is going to just get glued to the front of my pumpkin pie card. I'm using the Tombow liquid glue. That's my favorite adhesive because you can slide it around a little bit after you position it so I can get it straight. Sometimes with tape runners you don't have that luxury, so I'm going to put that on my pumpkin pie. So I got all 3 leaves on there. Now I'm going to add a greeting, and I'm going to stamp that on a little strip of the Cajun Craze. And I usually stamp my greetings on white, but I saw another card idea like this in a different color, and they stamped on a colored piece, and I thought I need to try that because I don't do that very often. And so I'm going to stamp it, whoops, on this little strip right here. And then I'm also going to take the other greeting, which I don't have ready here, and put that on the inside. This outside greeting says some things never change, and it needs the follow-up greeting of you're simply the best. So that's going to go on the inside piece. There we go. So what I'm going to do then with this little strip, there are a lot of different ways to do it. I'm going to just flag the ends, and I'm just eyeballing it. I like to turn it over and keep the same angle with my scissors, and just make a little banner or flag or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that is going to go on the bottom of my card here, and I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop that up just to give that a little bit more dimension here. This is a real simple card, but I like fall cards and I like this stamp set, and I wanted to start with some simple ideas. Okay, added that, and the final thing I'm going to do is add some linen thread, and I'm going to make a bow. I've already cut my lengths, oops, sorry, can't see that, to about 8 inches. And I run these through my fingers after I cut them because they're kind of curly. You can see that they kind of want to curl. And then I'm using 2 pieces together because it gives my bow a little bit more dimension than just one strand of the linen thread. So I'm putting both together and I just tie a bow. I'm going to make them kind of small. I like to pull one loop a little bit smaller than the other loop just to add more interest. Okay, and then we're going to trim those ends like that. And we're going to take a glue dot. And I like to just take the glue dot, sometimes I just rip it off the roll. I'm going to put it right here on this greeting piece. And then I'm going to take my bow, linen thread bow, and put it right on that greeting piece. Like that. Real simple. And then to finish it off, we will add that inside piece with the greeting and put that inside the card. I didn't always used to do this, but the more I put that white piece in there, the more I like that you can write. Oops, a little glue off there. There we go. So on the outside we have some things never change. And then the inside we have you're simply the best with a matching leaf. And you can put a couple leaves on there or whatever. And you also want to put a leaf on your envelope so you can coordinate with your card. So that is that one. I want to show you a couple other ones I made in the same layout with the same stamp set. Now this one, I actually got a little bit of ink splatter on it, or ink from my hands, so I put some splatters on it. I don't know if you can see it, just to make it a little bit, well, to hide my mistake. And I also, this one I just put the greeting on another piece of white, and then I added some linen thread that I had colored with an orange pumpkin pie Stampin' Blend. And then these are 2 other ones I did in greens, 3 shades of green, and I put the spatters on there. This one I changed the greeting to I'm grateful for you, and I put the linen thread under the greeting. And this one I did the greeting the same way I did the card today, with the little banner ends and then the linen thread underneath it with some spatters, just because there is a kind of a lot of white space on there. And the same thing on the inside. So that is a really simple card layout with the set Caring Leaves, and you can take any image that you have and do this technique with it. Just put 3 across the front, whether it's a heart or a star or whatever. Just a real simple layout for getting started. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you soon with some more videos and tips and tricks. Thanks. Keep stamping and blessing others with your cards. Bye-bye.